Something now, y'all. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Jay Beezy, man. You now tuning in Talking My Shit podcast, man. I got my boy right here, Dulla, special guest. You know what I mean? So first question I want to ask, where did that name come from?
Oh, Dulla Bay. Dulla Bay was short. Dulla is short for Abdullah.
Okay.
So people call me Dulla, and it's inspired through Islam. You know, my culture. I grew up in Islam, and it's something I always embrace. So I just try to like shorten the name from Abdullah instead of being Abdullah, and then I spelled it a little differently at the end, Dulla, like a doula.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But I just try to add some craft to my name, my artistry name. So that's why I call myself Dulla. It's just short for Abdullah, that's it.
Okay. Yeah, that's cool. That's good. I always wanted to know that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? You broke it down.
Yeah.
You broke it down to the people and shit. You know, what got you started in music?
Which expression? You know, I have my times, I have my moments where, like, I'll be so upset, so angry, right? And so I'm like 12, right? And the situation, my upbringing was crazy. But when I would be so angry, I would write, I would sing, just to get it out of my system, so it wouldn't affect, you know, the people that I lived around. You know what I mean? People that I live around. So that's what really gravitates me towards. And plus, I was in the back seat listening to Uchi Wally Wally. You know what I mean? I'm listening to Nas, Rakim, KRS-One. I'm listening to a whole bunch of.
Supposed to be fixing the tub today.
A whole bunch of people.
Man, we doing a whole interview right now.
Oh shit!
And I gotta redo the whole shit.
It's all right. You just keep save your questions.
Yeah. So yeah, like music, like inspiration wise, like you said, like how you get into it, like.
My favorite MC is Yasin Bey, formerly known as Mos Def.
Okay.
Favorite MC, and I got multiple favorites, but he's at the top for me. You know what I mean? From Black on Both Sides to Black Star, you know, with Talib Kweli, it's the man. Like, that's what truly inspired me. He's one of the artists that truly brought me into that space where MCing was alive. You know what I mean? At the round table with DMX, Cannabis, Big Pun, DMX, Charlie, I forget his name, but forgive me, respectfully, for getting the rest of the MCs that was in there. But there were just a few MCs that were in there that day. What's the bull name? He was rapping with Irv Gotti. He made a couple smooth classics. I can't, forgive me. So you might have to cut this part. But yeah.
That's all good. It's always going.
Just yeah, man. Everything. I mean, just the culture, the art, the expression, the DJing.
Yo, fuck this nigga. Yo, I'm really. So yeah, so them was your MCs and whatnot. That's great. So I can't.
What's up, man? I'm ready, man. I love it. I love this game. I love this game so much.
So, but your MCs and shit, that's cool though. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people don't know nothing about MCs. A lot of people don't know nothing about music because they probably never grew up in a music household. Like, you know.
Just deciphering out in the streets. You know what I mean? A bunch of MCs coming in, sharing their rhymes, sharing their perspective, and rhyming and flowing and delivering in that capacity amongst one another. That's the culture. I love that culture, man. I love it and I embrace it.
That's good. Not a lot of people embrace the culture of hip hop. You know, as you can hear, you know, there's always music. There's always music on the rise. somebody here playing instruments and you wouldn't, you know. It's always good to, you know, be tuned in to like the hip hop world, you know. Like I said, not too many people know about it. Not too many people know about music. Nowadays, people don't listen to the lyrics, they listen to the beat. And yeah, the beat fire, yeah, it's tough, but my thing is you paying attention to the words. Because he's not only an MC, he's also a poet. And he's also painting a picture with his rhymes.
Facts.
Like Nas said he look at all his lyrics as an art piece. He said he look at all his lyrics as a puzzle, putting the pieces together. To whereas people can dissect it and break it down to fully understand what people are really saying in the lyrics, because you versus MCs saying the real shit and shit that they've been through versus the new shit that's out right now that's, you know, they capping, they raps, they ain't meaning none of that shit, or they rapping about somebody else's lifestyle, somebody else's journey that's not theirs. But earlier you had sat down and you were singing some powerful words.
Right.
What was you saying again?
I said, steel sharpens steel with skills that fill the void. Progress being made, only you build or destroy. Sitting with the facts, knowing that it's to even balance the imagery of seeing peace and violence. Television garbage is carnage for many spirits, regardless how much the artist applied to the market. When the truth revealed, you're now labeled as a target. Now known as the competition, when you're not one of these cats that's controlled opposition. Or that's a controlled opposition.
I know that might have went over y'all heads for a little bit, but y'all could pause it. Y'all could pause it. You know, like a jigsaw puzzle, 1,000-word puzzle. Dump it out. Put the pieces together.
It's art.
You know what I mean? That's
It's pieces of art, word forms, just pieces
he's
of art.
painting a picture with words, without a brush, and without a pen. That's artwork.
I say that to say it's just valuing what you're saying when you're putting it out there, because it's a responsibility factor that we have as musicians, as artists, to deliver a message that can be responsible enough to affect people in a way where it can create inspiration. You know what I mean? You know, motivate people, maybe get them through their day. Who knows? Whatever it may be, affect them in a way where it puts them in a better place, a better state. You know what I mean? So yeah.
So that's where you get your inspiration from.
Yeah, man, I get my inspiration from life, man, experience, people, situations, circumstances. Put my feet inside the soles of the shoes of others who may be going through something, and put myself in a position and sit down and think, well, maybe this is the reason why this. So let me not judge what I do not know or I might not understand. You know what I mean? Because sometimes we judge things because we see it and we think we understand it, but we truly don't understand what we're judging. We're judging based off of what we see at the moment, but we don't understand the backstory behind the reason why this individual might be acting a certain way. So that's the art that inspires me. So when somebody flow and they rap and they talk and they tell me what's coming from their mind, whatever it is, they're sharing it, either, you know, a good or bad experience, but they sharing their experience. Everybody's experience is different. That's what makes music beautiful, because everybody has expression. You could say rat, cat, hat, dat, dog, hog, jog, and say it in a form where.
That's funny that you said that shit, because I remember seeing a clip of Eminem, and somebody asked him, "Can you think of anything that rhymes with orange?" And they said he was one of the first MCs that actually come up with probably like 20 or 30 different things that rhyme with orange.
Great MC, a legendary MC, an all-time MC.
So you hear the word orange.
Mm-hmm.
You think you got anything that can rhyme with that?
Foreign.
Anymore?
Syringe. 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 It's just playing with a word and reshaping it and connecting the vowels that may them or aligning the vowels that might have similarities within that word.
Y'all see that? See, that's talent. Cause I probably wouldn't have thought of no shit around with orange. I ain't gonna even hold you.
Torn.
Damn.
No, I said torn. I gotta have inge. Yeah, syringe. Syringe. Revenge.
Ooh.
Warvenge. Warvenge. So it just really depends on how you deliver it, how you say it. Like if you drag the word out, you stretch the word out so it can match and align with the other word. That's how you get your, you turn those sparks into cigars. So, yeah. I know I'm a philosophical, deep thinker. I come from the lyrical miracle, that type of space, right? The backpack rap, you know what I mean?
Backpack rap was that shit back then, though.
So I enjoy it. Shouts out to from Talib Kweli to shouts out. I know you still around. I know you still existing. You vibrating. R.I.P. Sean Price, Fred the Godson, MF Doom, Nipsey, Hustle. I mean, all the artists from Tupac to Biggie to Eazy to the XX to Kashi Youngs. I mean, I'm probably missing a few other artists like Michael Jackson, Prince.
See, I wasn't.
That inspired the game that's not around now.
Don't crucify me for this, y'all. But I wasn't really a big fan of XXXTentacion. I probably heard like 2 or 3 songs from him. You know what I mean? Max from him. Don't get it wrong, he's not a bad artist. He's actually a great artist. Make him rest in peace. I was more of a Juice WRLD type of person.
Juice WRLD.
I got into Juice WRLD.
Let's not forget the man Juice WRLD. Put some respect on my man R.I.P. Yeah.
I got into Juice WRLD more than I did with X. So some of Juice WRLD
Capital
shit.
Steez.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to you too, my boy. You know what I mean?
So, but music, when you write these music, when you writing these lyrics, or I should say, these lyrics or masterpiece, what's going through your mind as you are writing this down?
How can I capture the attention span from the complexity or the making them think? It's like you think I'm gonna say this, but I say that. Have you guessing?
So
and then how you thinking with the vibe. So a lot of times people when they hear me, they be like, I have to smoke to listen to you.
So you have some people say they have to smoke to listen to you, And you got the people that don't smoke that listen that
listen to
you.
Right.
So how do you feel about the people that say they have to smoke to listen to you?
Well, when they say that, a lot of times they don't have time to think deep. Sometimes, like they'll hear one thing, they like it, they fly, but I feel like as a musician, I feel like I'm the type of dude that you're gonna listen to. You don't have to listen back to what I was saying. You have to go back to what I was saying to uncover what I was truly saying. And you probably like learn something within everything I say, but slowly but surely. Because I know me, I catch myself listening to old music, not old, I guess music in the past, and I'll learn something. I'll capture a certain bar or a certain bar that they said resonate with me now versus then when it didn't resonate with me. You know what I mean? But I'm listening to it now, I'm like, and then I heard something within the scheme differently today than I did back then. So maybe it's my perception on, like, and I can listen to the song a million times just to see how they work, because I'm a big fan of the lyrics. I'm a big fan of the word patterns. I'm a big fan of what you're saying. I'm a big fan of making me think, oh, let me climb down this rabbit hole. Like, what this person was truly saying. Because there's a message it's a message within the music, depending on who's delivering it. So there's certain artists you go to that's going to deliver a message in an art form where you can vibe, but they actually saying something. And the more you listen, oh wow. Like, okay, I get what they were saying, what they were saying at. That makes sense. So.
Yeah, some people can't understand that. Some people can't fully grasp what somebody is saying. Like somebody speaking wisdom to you, or like there's a fire ass bar, like you saying something real, something meaningful, something real, something true, and maybe they not able to pick up what you put down.
Right.
Because sometimes people do that. Sometimes people don't understand what you put down. They can't pick up what you put down. And I ask people questions like, why can't you pick up what I put down? They were like, because I fully don't understand it. I fully can't grasp it. I said, why? Because of your attention span, because of the way your mind works. I said, the reason why you can't pick up what I'm putting down is because you're thinking too hard of what I just put down.
I listen to Thief at Night, Black Star, right? Thieves in the Night, right? How I listen to it then versus how I listen to it now, I digest it totally different now. I have a different perception of what I'm taking in, what I'm digesting versus then I'm just listening to fly bars, how they shit they said, and it connected, But now I'm looking at, what was the meaning behind how they were connecting? Like, that's music. I mean, through all the music that we have from the 70s, the 80s, from Earth, Wind, and Fire to the Isley Brothers.
They going way, way back.
I mean, you go down Smokey Robinson, Al Green, from soul music, from soul music to jazz, John Coltrane, Charles Mingus. They all had a message within the sound.
See, he going way, way back to when music was music versus music way back then to the early 2000s. That was hip hop. Like, how do you feel about the shit that's out now? Like, can you pick up what these new artists is putting down?
Yes, hip hop is alive and it's well right now at its highest. It's getting back to its highest form. Now the recognition might not necessarily be all there, but there's enough platforms on the internet today to be heard. There's enough platforms today to be heard on the internet. Hip hop is alive and it's well. Nas is still doing classics with DJ Premier today. last week.
Mm.
So hip hop's alive and well, man. You got Soul Mischief going to Punchline Academy and freestyling. Hip hop's alive and as well. Rocky Marciano, he's an underground. He come from the underground, from a producer / rapper, underground, and making a whole bunch of noise. I know some that believe that Rocky Marciano's album was better than J. Cole's album.
Whew. That hurt me deeply, but continue.
I'm a big fan of both of them.
I'm a fan of Cole.
But hip hop's alive and as well.
Yeah.
It's alive and as well.
It is.
Drake about to come out with what? Iceman?
Yeah.
Hip hop's alive and as well.
Hip hop is definitely alive. You know, like I said, it's a lot of talented artists out there, but some of these niggas I can't get into. I can't get into it. Especially, I'll put it like this. When Amigos came out, I couldn't get into that shit. I had to play that shit back more than 5 fucking times to understand what these niggas were saying out their fucking mouth. You feel me? I felt like I was listening from a rap. I feel like I was listening to a rap album from Much Mouth, from Fat Albert.
You funny.
I couldn't comprehend what the Migos were saying at first when they came out with that shit. I couldn't grasp all that shit.
Right.
I literally had to sit back. I had to break it all apart. I had to scramble it like some eggs. You know what I mean? When they say cocaine, etc. My bitch bad and bougie. You know what I mean? Now when Bad and Bougie came out, that was the shit. Uzi, Takeoff, with all them on there and shit. That was tough. Like, it took me a while to understand them fucking mush mouth ass niggas.
Yeah.
And I don't care how anybody feel about that shit. I really didn't like the Migos at first. To me, I still don't like them like that. They got a little bit of songs, but
we got shout the women out too.
The only person in that group was Takeoff.
True.
The only lyricist that he the one that started the group. He the one that got them niggas to start rapping. He was rapping before them niggas.
I respect the talent, man. Like,
there is some good talent.
There's a lot of talent out there. It's just the people.
But some of these niggas out here, I cannot get into.
No, I can dig it.
Lil Pump, I can't get into his little stupid retarded ass.
Right.
Can't get into it. What's some more niggas. Shout out to Uzi. Uzi got that lane, whereas he got his own weird, positive, good energy lane.
Right.
Which I can fuck with. Cause sometimes we all got a weird side to us. We all got something that we adapt into. So it's like every artist is different in life, but it's just like I said, I can't get into the Little Pump and
Wait, we got shout the girls too, the women.
No,
From Raspity to No Name.
We gonna get there.
To Queen Latifah to, I mean, it's so many women MCs out there that hip hop is live and it's well.
I mean, shit, you got Lil' Kim still going on stage, shit, still doing music and shit.
Hip hop's alive and it's well.
I don't think she should have got that fucking surgery though.
Juice.
That shit made a little fucked
up.
What's
up with you, man? Well, we're
we doing an interview, man. Come hop in this motherfucker. Come hop in this motherfucker.
I mean,
come hop in this motherfucker. We doing a part 2 to yours next.
nah.
But now hip hop is a well line. Queen Latifah, shit, Erykah Badu. It's a lot of female artists I can really fucking name on the top of my head, but it's just like it's a lot of good female MCs. It's a lot of good female R&Bs. You know what I mean? It's a lot of good female singers. You know, How do you separate music from your social life?
Can. In a way you can, but it's hard not to because that's who you are. I'm not just the MC, the musician off the camera. I mean, on the camera. I'm an MC and musician off the camera. You know, I live this life every day as a musician, going through certain things, taking my experiences and jotting it down. You know what I mean? Seeing what I see from my lenses and just trying to utilize that. Or might be a situation that was tough. It pushed me to writing. So, I mean, I just use it for inspiration for me, everything that happened, good or bad. Inspiration, man.
Okay. So besides music, besides Dulla the artist, you know, Dulla the MC, besides music, how's your health? Like, how's your mental health wise?
It's in a better place. It's in a better place than it once was. Far better place. I know what I need to do and how I need to do it. What I have to put in and what I have to put out. From experience. Trials and tribulations make you grow up. Make you see things from a different perspective. Love self. You love self. You love others. How you treat yourself is how you treat others. How you love yourself is how you love others. You're the key. If you don't know that, lost in the sauce. You the key. You be the change. You be the inspiration. And life will reflect that very thing that you give out.
Okay. I like that. I know I asked some artists about their mental health, and you know, they really don't talk about it too much. And I try to tell them, like, look, man, mental health is what we need to take time for ourselves and get our help together, get ourselves together, and you know, recognize what we're going through so we can be better, not just for ourselves but for other people, and be fully function and do more things that we need to do in life.
The real question is, how are you investing to your mental health? Because anything you do, everything you put in, it's an investment. Anything you put in your mind, it's an investment. What you listen to is an investment. What you watch is because you're investing time into it. You're giving energy to it. So mental health has a lot to do with that. What are you investing your time in? Are you investing your time in love? Are you investing your time in creating? Are you investing your time in putting stuff that's going to help you have the better quality of life that you want?
That's deep.
When you go to McDonald's, it's an investment.
Yeah.
When you go to Starbucks, it's an investment. When you go to the club, it's an investment.
So, speaking of investments and clubs and all that shit, explain to the people. Now, I know you probably went to the clubs in your early ages of life.
Twice.
You know, got to get that out the way, see what the hype is about and shit.
I've never been a club cat. I always been the cat that was focused on the greater good. Yeah, I want to have fun, but if I knock out what I gotta do now, I can have a lot more fun later. You know what I mean? Do what I gotta do now, so it'll be a lot easier later. Take care of the hard work now, so I ain't gotta work as hard later. I'm just now operating off of my mental capacity at this point.
I fuck with that. That's deep. So growing up as a kid, what type of music was played in the household? Like, what type of music mom and pops was playing, you know?
LL Cool
Or
J.
just if it wasn't mom and pops, just moms.
LL Cool J. My pops, a big fan. One of my favorite MCs is LL
Nah,
and MC Shan.
LL was that bull.
You know what I mean? So my mom, she's R&B from Raheem Devon to Music Soul Child to Mary J. Blige. I mean, you name them. Ashanti, Alicia Keys, and I'm just naming the women, and there's more. I mean, you go to the groups from Make Edition. But yeah, I mean, I listen to a lot of Marvin Gaye, Barry White, my mom's.
Barry White was that nigga. I heard a lot of Barry White songs.
Al Green, but
Love and Happiness.
But my mom was more.
Shit.
My mom was more amalgamated in a new type of era when it comes to music. I mean, from the Ushers to the Tanks, Tyrese. You know, they had their little battle and everything. But I was around a lot of older music because I was around my grandma and my grandfather a lot. So the Earth, Wind and Fire, you know, Al Green, Marvin Gaye, Barry White, all them groups. You know what I mean? You go through. That's what I was really influenced by. Anita Baker, Sage, D'Angelo, R&B. You know what I mean? But he's a little bit more in the middle of the nuance. But these are the sounds that I was influenced by. And then as I got into my teenage years, I'm listening to G-Unit. I'm listening to 50 Cent. My grandfather liked 50 Cent, so he had all the CDs. When I was a young bull, he bought me some G-Unit sneakers.
Oh my God.
You know what I mean? Had the G-Unit sneakers.
Funny story about that shit.
You know what I mean?
When G-Unit first came out, y'all, and I seen a little commercial for it, I ain't gonna lie. When G-Unit came out, I begged my mom. I'm like, yo, come on. Yo, we gotta go to the store real quick. She's like, nigga, we going to the store for? I'm like, man, come on, man. 50 drop that G-Unit line, man. I need the hat, I need the shoes, I need the pants, I need the shirt, I need the whole G-Unit get up, you know what I mean? Like, I went, got the whole G-Unit shirt. I went to school the next day, G-Unit the fuck up, the do-rag with the hat turned backwards. I thought I was the shit back in the day, you know what I mean? Like, I thought I was the shit.
Yeah.
You know, like, that was... You know what I mean? My mom took me to Best Buy, went and got the CD. You know, I ain't had the custom version. You know,
we were blasting that thing in the car.
I had the edit version.
We blasting in the house. I'm blasting it in the PlayStation. When what was it? The Massacre came out. I'm blasting it in the PlayStation. Like, so 50 Cent, G-Unit. My grandfather said, so I played ball. So when I play when I play like the AAU circuit, you know, the children's basketball league, the team, you know, that age bracket from 12 to 14.
Shit,
we in the car, we listening to it. Lloyd Banks.
Yo,
Lloyd Banks was my favorite MC.
When he came out with some shit.
I mean, out of the group, that's all we used to listen to. So I'm what's going through my head is a bunch of that Eminem. Eminem's another one. We listening to a lot of Marshall Mathers. Like we listening to hip hop all day.
All that shit, because I remember when my cousin called my house. And y'all kids today don't know about that landline. Y'all know about the house phone shit. Y'all know the phone with the long cord. You gotta go in the room. Be like, nah, hold on, man. Don't get on the phone. I'm making a call real quick. You know what I mean?
Right.
Cousin called the phone. He said, yo, cuz, I'm outside, cuz. Yo, I got the 2004 Chevy Impala.
Who you talking to?
I said, you got the 2004 Chevy Impala? He said, yeah, man, I got the CD in this bitch. I got everything. I said, Mom, I'm on phone with my cousin. She said, oh, yeah, he outside. He waiting for you. Man, I darted outside. Man, this nigga there playing Jeezy. He in there playing Kumo D. He playing all the hits, bro.
I think that's funny because when we be on the phone, all right, people can click on the other line and hear what you're saying and everything. They be like, who you on the phone with?
I'm like, yo, come here, I'm on the phone, man.
Like, dude, that shit's crazy. I remember those days, yo.
Man, I'm gonna tell y'all.
I'm on the phone. You know, it's the same.
Right?
Like, I remember
y'all think like because like y'all think FaceTime is new. Nah, FaceTime is not new, man. FaceTime is old, man. FaceTime is old. The first ever FaceTime was AOL instant messaging. When niggas had the little webcam up chatting, and then when niggas got the laptops with the computer in it, and niggas in back in the day, all my real niggas know. All my real niggas know about Uvu, talking to the little honey dips on Uvu and shit. Like, yo, where you about to go to? Listen, Jermaine having a party tonight, bro. You pulling up? Shit, say no more. We got the gang up. We gonna get a ride from sister so mom. We gonna fly. We gonna slide. Right, you know what I mean? Right. That's how we communicated. You know what I mean? We ain't had. Oh, yo, come on, man. Hey, yo, man, bring your phone here. Let me tap your phone real quick. Here's my number. We ain't had that shit. We had to literally write it down on a piece of paper.
Or your hand.
On your hand, and then type in the number. All right, 27, 4555,
Oh, you like me? Okay. You write your number on my hand. Okay.
You know what I mean? Pass notes in school.
I'm gonna call your house phone.
Write yes 2 times if you want to go out with me tonight. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Boom. You know what I mean? Like, as a kid, our dates was like going to the mall with a shorty, you know, or Friday nights, team nights at Defford Skating Center and shit, you know. Nigga, you know what I mean? We used to ride out.
They're not gonna catch that though, cause we in the East Coast, we
you know what I mean?
Defford, they don't know about.
They don't know about South Jersey, but it's like a lot of shit, bro. Like, you know what I mean?
Everybody, people who do know.
We used to sneak out the house to go to fucking party. You know what I mean? Like, shit, I ain't gonna say too much, but you know what I mean. The wife might watch this, but you know, I ain't gonna say too much. But y'all see what we getting at and shit. It's like, but all days is.
I mean, but back to the music thing though.
But no, music was big though.
Right.
Sundays, mom was blasting Mary J. Blige. When mom started bumping Al Green, when mom started bumping Love and Happiness, and I smelled a Pine Sol and the Fabuloso, I said, all right, I gotta get up, wash my face, brush my teeth, get dressed, darting downstairs. All right, mom, what you need me to do? Boom, I'm cleaning this shit. She bumping Kirk Franklin. She got in her gospel bag. She got into, you know what I mean? She got into a different variety of different music and shit.
You know who I was listening to around that time? My mom was listening to Aaliyah.
Yeah, my mom.
Rock.
I put my mom onto Aaliyah. I ain't gonna lie. I put my moms onto Aaliyah. For y'all that don't know this will be for y'all times. I used to rush home. I used to be like, all right, yo, I'm gonna do my homework. Yo, you coming outside to play basketball? I'm like, listen, man, I gotta go catch 1 and 6 apart, all right? Free and AJ is on TV.
1 and 6 apart.
Aaliyah dropping that new video. Boom, what was on TV? That rocked the boat fucking video on fucking 1 and 6 apart, dog. My mom coming in the crib. Ooh, who that? So turn her up a little bit. I turned the TV up a little bit with the remote. You know what I mean? Vibing to it. And I mean, I put my mom on some music.
I remember that's where I caught Blind Fury. Remember Blind Fury?
Yo, my God.
They had the battles.
Yeah.
Where they had the freestyle battles or whatever.
Yes, bro.
I remember those ones, man.
If we don't have that anymore, but I ain't gonna say too much. But you know what me and you talked about all cameras.
I mean, it gave artists an opportunity.
It did
to connect.
But you remember we talked about all cameras with us about that shit.
Right.
I'm gonna try to make that happen sooner than later, because we don't have a national hip hop day.
We don't. I think we do. We don't. Look that shit up. I think we do.
We do, but I'm talking about like for upcoming artists.
Right, that'd be dope.
So you know, I'm gonna
keep that. You know.
But as an artist, father, then like, has your kids ever listened to your music?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, they love my shit. They love.
Do they ever come back and say, Daddy, I like this, or Dad, I like this, or oh dang, Dad, that's cool. That's nice, Dad. I really don't fully understand it, but can you really try to explain it to me so I can really somewhat know what you're really talking about?
Well, see, my babies are still small. They babies. So, I mean, they gonna bob their head. They gonna be like, Daddy, I see you in the video. I hear you rapping or whatever. But they don't understand. They can't comprehend.
Because they're gonna when they get older, they're gonna ask questions.
Oh yeah, they ask questions.
Like,
but
they're
I mean,
gonna ask questions when they get
I,
older, though.
I feel like I still got a lot of room to grow. You know what I mean? I'm already elite, but it's just actually setting the foundation right when I'm doing what I'm doing. So I mean, elite upcoming.
He is fire.
Listen, man.
I like his music, his vibe, his energy.
I mean, here we go. It's also what we say. Not saying being oblivious of what is known, but also understanding what we say out of our mouth is powerful. Because if we say we this, we that, and we don't say we're being, we're like in some form of state of being, then we'll say, oh, I'm going to be this. I'm going to be that. What you're basically saying is that you're not that yet. And you have to reach that goal. But you'll always be trying to reach that goal if you think that way. Now, if you say I am a great MC, I am a great artist, and being that,
You gotta manifest it. A wise man command it and manifest it. Manifest.
I like that.
Manifest it.
manifest.
Manifest it. You know what I mean? You heard the first one talking about shit podcast. Manifest that shit.
Oh yeah, you should make that a title or something.
I'm gonna put that. I'm gonna make that a shirt.
Okay, yeah,
Manifest it.
I can
Manifest it. You gotta manifest that shit, bro. Because a wise man always told me, never chase your dreams. You'll be chasing your dreams for the rest of your life and not getting nowhere, or not establishing or accomplishing what you want to get done in life.
So you saying this?
He said you'll be stuck in the same loophole.
So instead of chasing, you actually living your dreams.
You gotta live it. You gotta manifest it.
To manifest it, I love that, man.
He said you gotta manifest it. You gotta be confident. You gotta strive for it. You gotta want it. And he was like, "Do you want it?" I was like, "Yeah, I want it. Yeah, I want to build my podcast." He was like, "I can't hear you." He's like, "Nah, you want?" I said, "Yeah, I want it. I'm gonna do it. Like,
I'm doing it.
I'm doing it now." And it's like, here we are.
Right.
My baby was born.
Right.
My podcast was born.
We here.
I birthed her. You know what I mean? I came up with it during COVID.
That was a very important time.
And when COVID happened, COVID had me thinking about life in many different aspects and many different shapes and forms. And I did a lot of thinking. I did a lot of reading. I did a lot of writing. I did a lot of studying, and I did a lot of studying and a lot of research on how to build my brand, how to make my brand better, how to get out there more. And years later, I get on Instagram. Numbers start going up, views start going up, people start calling me for events and shit. My business partners is calling me and shit. Shit's starting to intertwine and lining up now. Why? Because what's that word I use? Manifest.
Manifest. I like that.
I can manifest that shit.
I like that. Look, I'm over here trying to get some of that sunlight. You know, we
My
need that
boy
vitamin D.
grandfather always told me the word can't should never be in nobody's vocabulary. I can't do it should never be in nobody's vocabulary. It should be I can do it. I'm going to do it.
I'm going to do it.
The word of the day is
I'm doing it.
Can manifest.
Hear me?
Alright?
Hear me? I'm doing it.
I'm doing it. I'm always going to come manifest every little fucking thing I do in life. In life, I'm always going to manifest that. And that goes with the music. You can manifest the motherfucking music. You do the music. How does music make you feel as a whole? How does it make you feel as a person? How does music make you feel as a person? How does music make you feel in your day-to-day life? How does music help you get through your journey and your life?
Power words. How people flip words and make words dance.
Hold on.
Sometimes
Say that
it's-
again. How people what?
How people flip words
And make words dance.
and make words dance. Not only the
You should put that in a. You should put that in a song. You should
not,
put that in a
not,
poem.
not only flip words and make words dance, but even the beat. The beat could talk too without the lyrics. The beat can tell you everything you need to know. The beat can tell you if it's love, if it's war, if it's peace, if it's sunny, if it's dark. You get all those emotions from the beat. It'll tell you from the moment the beat drop on. So, yeah, man, as a person, or as a people, because
Brother knows thyself and understand a little legalese and understand a little law, right? Persons, there's a difference between person and the people. And I'm not speaking in common policy. Person's a corporation. The people is something that's living, existing, breathing, articulating, moving, shitting, peeing, grooving. You hear that?
I hear that. That's the shit I grew up on.
You hear that? That's the soul shit.
When you hear that shit on a Sunday after mom does cleaning and she play that means grandma coming over and her grandma gonna cook some food.
That's the soul shit. They try to control shit, but really they don't know shit. Oh shit.
I want y'all to know to manifest shit and never become a mindless sheep.
Right.
I'm gonna break that down for y'all. What I mean, mindless sheep. When I mean like mindless sheep, never let nobody control your mind. You don't become a mindless sheep from the world, from anything that goes on in the world. Never become one. Because once you become a mindless sheep and they fucking got you where they want you, you fucked. You're done. You're done. Come manifest it and don't be a mindless sheep. Now, before we wrap this up, give the people a positive message.
All right, so the positive message today: take care of self and make sure self is taken care of before anything. Where energy goes, energy flows. And never make excuses on why you can't be great, because that will get you the asshole award. Peace, love, and light. Shalom. Assalamu alaikum. Have a great day.
That's fire. Well, that's been your boy. Well, it's been your boy Jay Beezy. And we out.